I usually play video games a lot, and then I like to draw at school with my friend. Like to do history and science at school.
The future quality of life for your family member with a developmental disability will depend on how you plan to pass on the resources that you worked so hard to create. How can the distribution of these resources be utilized as you intended? Who will be entrusted with these resources and make sure that the ongoing needs of your special needs family member are met? The Inland Regional Center has created the Mastertrust of California to help answer and protect your legacy for your child's future. The Mastertrust of California is a pooled special needs trust that offers a service to consumers and families of California's regional centers who have an estate of any size and who want to provide for their family member with a developmental disability without endangering their benefits. Requirements of a pooled special needs trust: established and maintained by a nonprofit association. The trust must be irrevocable. The beneficiary must meet the definition of disabled for purposes of the SSI program. Separate accounts are maintained for each beneficiary, but assets are pooled for investing and management purposes.
Well, since we had Aaron later in life, he was a surprise child, and so we're not always going to be here.
One of the primary benefits of the Mastertrust of California is the protection of SSI and Medi-Cal benefits for your loved one. Advantages of a special needs trust are: assets will not be counted as a resource of the individual. The trustee has discretion over distributions. The beneficiary must go through trustee for money. Increase in the quality of life for the beneficiary. Distributions are used to supplement, not supplant, public benefits. Can provide protection against financial abuse and exploitation of vulnerable trust beneficiaries. Trusts can be funded from your estate plan, settlements, and the funds of the individual. How does the Mastertrust of California work, and how can it benefit your family? Mastertrust must use trust assets for the benefit of the named beneficiary. These needs may include supplemental support, health, maintenance, and/or education. Some of the funds may be used for travel funds, camp, personal items, some of which may include computers, radios and televisions, real estate, purchase and maintenance as the trust committee considers advisable, household furnishings, vehicle, purchase, modification, maintenance and insuring, transportation services where not provided for by the regional center, personal health care related services and items supplemental to those covered by benefit packages, a paid attendant or companion, and only according to the specific instructions you agree to.
My great aunt saved her money to buy me my home to be cared for, so I could take care of myself. But instead of giving it to me, which was $10,000, they put it in a Mastertrust.
Right now, since I'm not working as much, it helps if Aaron does need anything. I know that I can always go to the trust fund and ask if they could help purchase whatever is needed.
My refrigerator went out. I needed a new refrigerator. I got that. I got a dishwasher because the old dishwasher kicked the bucket. I got a microwave because I needed one. My old one wouldn't work right, and a toaster oven with it.
The Mastertrust Committee, run by the Board of Trustees, oversees the operation of the trust. The Trust Committee has expertise in trust management, business, law, and healthcare, as well as parents of family members that are being served by Inland Regional Center. The committee meets monthly to review your account and distributions of your funds. When making trust disbursements, the Trust Committee may consider the following factors: appropriateness of the request, other sources of funding the request, disbursement restrictions in the trust, future trust income, future needs of the beneficiary, current age and life expectancy of the beneficiary.
Aaron was awarded a trust fund so that the money could be allocated, not just us spending it. You know, it had to go through people. And so whenever we need anything, we have to ask for it through the trust fund.
Is the Mastertrust of California expensive? There is an expense to any option you choose, but the Mastertrust of California trust administration fees are competitive. Advantages of Mastertrust of California: actively seeks to supplement public benefits resources, thereby conserving trust assets. Trusts are not charged for individual transactions. Each trust has a dedicated social worker who meets with the beneficiary and/or their representative on a regular basis to assess the beneficiary's special needs, both current and future. Who knows your family member better than a regional center that is already providing services to them? The funds are pooled for investment purposes. The pooled fund is currently managed by Merrill Lynch. Currently, the pooled fund consists of individual stocks, bonds, CDs, and government-backed mortgages. Therefore, there is a possibility for a greater return for the smaller trusts. Growth is a secondary consideration to maintaining current levels of funds.
And it really gives us some relief knowing that when we're no longer around, if there's things that he needs, that money's going to be there for him.
You have several options when it comes to caring for your loved one. We believe that the Mastertrust of California is your best option. If you think Mastertrust of California would be a good way of helping your loved one, we recommend you consult with your attorney. The Mastertrust of California is specifically designed to help you provide for the future of your family member. For further information, please contact Inland Regional Center, Mastertrust of California, 909-382-4678.